Welcome back to Dungeons and Drama Nerds, a podcast where we explore the intersection of tabletop role-playing games and theater. I am Percy, your dungeon master, and we are diving back in as our party was interrogating Bart Lovelace, who they just saved from an overloading psionic core of his own design and a mind flayer. So you are in the lab. Peace has been restored. Everything seems to be stable and safe for right now. And you have Bart kind of still trying to come to grips with what's going on. What do you do?
Before we do anything, that thing's so close to dead. I would love to finish it off. I'm so fucked up right now. Do we have any idea where it would have gone? Bart, do you know where they would have gone?
Probably the steward's hall. If they're trying to keep their cover.
That was back in town, correct?
Back in town, yeah.
That's miles from here. I'll never be able to get there quickly. Unless you know a way to activate this teleportation circle, Bart?
He sort of goes to investigate it, and he pokes around for a moment, and he says, this is a strange teleportation circle. It appears to be calibrated for one person at a time, and it has a recharge time.
Ugh.
So we would only be able to go one at a time, and I don't know where it goes exactly.
Right. It could go to the moon or something.
I mean, they were using it, so I assume nowhere dangerous, but perhaps not somewhere that you would want to be alone.
All right, well, can we patch up a minute?
Certainly. I've given you all of the potions that I have, but you're welcome to stay here and rest as long as you need. I'll accompany you at least through the woods.
Trying to think if we should take a short rest here, just an hour to patch up. I'll sing a little bit.
Oh, it was perfect. I was also going to offer a song of rest, but please, my friend.
No, we should both do it, honestly.
Yes.
Make it a concert of rest.
Oh, I love it.
A concert of rest.
Do they stack? Can we stack these?
I will make a judgment call and say you can stack them.
Awesome. So what do you want to sing?
What do I want to sing? How about some? Do you know a little Whitney Houston, Greatest Love of All?
Yeah, start it.
Great. Each day I live, I want to be. No, what's the other one?
That's One Moment in Time.
Thank you. What's the other one? Greatest Love
I
of All.
believe that children are...
Thank you. That one. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. I believe the children are future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I've never found anyone who fulfilled my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend. You should know the chorus. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fell, if I would do, at least I lived as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all.
It is great.
I love the mental image of this.
But magic's still happening.
The magic is still happening. So anybody who elects to use a hit die can add an extra 2d6.
Yeah, I will be doing that.
21.
Okay, so you are back to full health.
Perfect.
All right, awesome. Is everybody else healed up?
I'm fully healed up. I've used all my hit dice at this point for the day, but I'm fully healed up.
All right, awesome. So Bart is there kind of puttering around his lab.
Oh, he could come and fucking explain himself.
Yeah.
Yes?
Everything. Leave nothing out.
I swear to God, man. I swear to all of them.
People are dying. What's going on?
I was only trying to help the animals, but looking back, I found this connection to the far realm, and it was driving me out of my mind, and I was just far too easy to fool. I think I got too drawn in by Kosh and that connection to psionic power. It was just something I'd never seen before, and I just wanted to know more.
So you exposed yourself to these alien manipulations?
Not on purpose. I discovered this connection, this rift called the Gnaw, that links to the far realm, and this is something that I've never seen before. That nobody knows of a connection to the far realm on the material plane.
So that's here? You found it here?
Not necessarily geographically here, but I found that an access point exists in this general region. The line between the two realms is very thin here.
Oh,
I'm going to call this connection the hell to the Gnaw, okay?
Yeah.
Bart.
That is your right.
I'm just saying, this just seems like not the greatest decision on your part.
I own that. I made many mistakes. I'm not trying to say that I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just acknowledging that I made this mistake, and I need your help to fix it.
Well, how do we help you? How do we get the animals back? How do we get the people who've disappeared back?
We have to stop Taffeta, or whoever.
Taffeta.
Kosh.
We have to stop Kosh.
Kosh is Taffeta. Kosh is the mind flayer.
Yeah.
Yes.
And do you have any suggestions on how?
Well, I think go back to town and confront her and see if you can get the town on your side.
Will you come with us and tell the townsfolk how this happened?
Oh, the townsfolk are far too suspicious of me. They don't like me very much, I don't think.
Yeah, I understand why. Okay. So explain to me why we need the townsfolk on our side, please.
Well, if they drive her out of the town, it'll force Kosh to expose themselves, and you can defeat them.
What was your friend's name at the temple again?
The priestess,
Imogen.
Imogen. She'd be on your side.
I guess, yeah. It's been a long time since I've been there, and I just don't know that this is the occasion to come back.
Okay.
So I sorry, not to step on anybody at this moment, but your mediocrity has already put us all in pretty great peril. So I'm just going to no. Sorry.
No, that was before we started, Chadrick.
No, I'm great.
Yeah.
No. This one. I hear you say you don't feel like it's the right time. However, your mess, so I think you should be part of fixing it. I don't feel like you should just get to stay in your little lair and be avoiding of the entire situation. So
tell him, Nokuzola.
I feel like at this point you need to be more helpful than you are worrisome. So we can go back to town, cool, and you will give us some of the tools we need to make sure that we can, smite this person, Taffeta, Kosh, whatever. But I do not think you get to just stay here. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But let's head. Yeah, that's why I sit.
Yep.
I'm not skilled in combat. I'm not good at fighting. I don't have anything to offer.
And the townspeople are? Do you think they have more skill than you do? You willing to put their lives on the line and not yours?
I'm not saying you should ask them to fight with you. I'm just saying...
Here's the thing. If we don't ask them to fight with us, then they're definitely going to fight against us without you. So...
I don't know that they would rally to my defense.
And we don't either, but I think that you should come with us.
I still think you should come.
We would like to make a group persuasion check.
Yes, everybody go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Gavin will nod vigorously.
I a natural 1.
I got a 6 plus. Do I add the thingy where it says persuasion? Nope, that's perception.
Yeah, where it says persuasion.
Persuasion. Plus 4. 10.
10. Kevin, you're going to add your charisma, which is a +1.
Oh, 16 then.
Ooh.
16.
Gavin also only got a 10.
Okay. He sort of looks around and he says, I'll offer you items to aid you on your journey, but I can't go back.
What do you got?
Well, I have...
Yeah, all the things, everything. Give.
Well, I gave you those potions, so...
More.
I don't have any more. I only have those 3.
You said you were going to give us some other things.
I have, he rifles in his apron and he pulls out a wand and he says, this wand will let you cast magic missiles. You can do it 7 times. And I can, if you give me a few minutes, I can enchant a melee weapon to do some kind of magical damage when it hits.
Forever?
Can you do that for one or for everyone?
Just for one. And it'll only work for 1 day. It's not the strongest enchantment, but it should help.
We'll take whatever we can get, I think.
Okay.
Thank you.
Whose weapon would you like me to enchant?
What do we have? We have daggers. Who else?
I've got a green flame. I've got a great sword that bursts into green flames. I don't think I need it, but maybe I'll take it.
Does someone's weapon need enchantment?
I don't know. Listen, I'm a bard, so most of my use is singing and spell casting. I'm happy to hit stuff, but you guys are much beefier than me. You guys should use it. Don't you guys have? Do either of them have +1? Do they have +1 magical weapons at all? They're regular.
No.
Yeah,
just regular weapons.
This will add 1 to your attack.
So
bonus?
what this will actually do?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Is it'll give you a sorry, just because it's not quite the same.
No, it's great.
This lets you do a D4 of some kind of specific magical damage. So not bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, but any other kind of damage you would want to do.
I'll take it. You don't know what to do with it, Chadrick.
I agree. I think it should go on Sriracha's blade.
Yeah.
Put it right on my blade. Put it right on my blade, Bart. Put it right on my blade.
Oh, what is happening?
Doesn't quite know what to do with that, but he takes your weapon and he spends 10 minutes enchanting it. What kind of damage would you like it to do? You could do like fire damage, frost damage, psychic damage, force damage, thunder damage, lightning damage.
Let's do psychic damage because the green flame sword will burn it anyway.
Okay.
So let's do some psychic damage so that it can stop flaying my mind.
So your weapon now does a D4 of psychic damage when it hits.
D4 psychic damage.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And who wants the wand of magic missiles?
Me.
Okay. Yeah. He gives you the wand. So I can accompany you to the edge of the wood, but I just don't know that I would be helpful rather than hurtful.
All right, whatever.
Very well.
Fine. You've been hurtful enough, I suppose, Bart. Thanks for everything. And by everything, I mean nothing.
I mean specifically white fragility, but okay.
Well.
Yeah.
Bart's a white gnome.
He is like peak halfway there, but doesn't quite understand the part where he takes responsibility for his actions. So he's white. He's the whitest gnome. Awesome. So y'all have finished your rest.
As we're leaving, I'm like, we'll come back and talk about reparations.
Yes.
Once we win everything, we're going to come back and talk to him about that.
Yeah.
He says, "Okay." So at this point, it is nighttime.
It is nighttime. Should we take advantage of the night? Do we rest? Do we keep going? Do we use the cloak? Do we what?
Do we make love?
Oh, geez.
Always an option.
I mean,
we're taking advantage of the night.
Fluid.
Well, I would welcome that. I think, given that the mind flare teleported potentially back to town, we should probably pursue them.
Sorry. The concert has me feeling amorous. I'm sorry, Gavin.
I understand why.
Yeah.
I mean, me too, but...
Chadrick is like 100 feet ahead of you. Chadrick has been singing to himself and walking just like back in the direction, not realizing you guys aren't still with him.
I've been debating the value of an orgy.
and he's like, and then the mind flayer.
All right, so y'all catch up with Chadrick and make your way back to town. You walk the journey is uneventful. You make your way back to sort of like you walk back past the temple and into the town square, and you see the steward's hall kind of in the center of the square.
There are lights on in the windows.
The lights are on.
Oh God.
Question: how do the townspeople feel about the priestess?
Imogen.
You got the sense from talking to her that she like has a like peaceful, friendly relationship with the rest of the town, but she doesn't tend to spend a lot of time with them.
Thank you.
Well, do you feel like it's useful to talk to her before we go in? Just to check.
Yeah, I feel like at the very least to let her know where we stand, that we found her friend.
Yeah.
And it might make her more susceptible to want to help us as we need it.
She might have some ideas.
Yeah. I agree. She might be useful.
Let's do it.
Can we go speak to her?
Sure. There are no like lights on or candles lit in the temple. And there is no answer when you knock at the door.
I'm wondering if the townsfolk have called some sort of, or if the Mind Flayer posing as Taffeta has called some sort of town meeting to rile them up against us. Can I sneak over and try to like just peek in one of the windows without being seen?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
That's a natural 1 for a
you
0.
Are not quite able to get up high enough to see into the window.
The windows are all, they start at 4 feet off the ground.
Yeah. There are no floor to ceiling windows.
Well, we'll never know unless we kick down the door.
I can do that.
Boop.
Are you kicking down the
Straight
door?
up using the warhammer.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
On Imogen?
No. On the front door of the town hall. 18.
18. Yeah, you bust in through the door, and there are 2 guards kind of standing in the entrance hall who hold up their weapons, and they're like, "What's going on?"
Before you
busted through the door.
You busted in, so you may as well speak.
I was. Thanks for interrupting me, both of you. He looks and he goes, "Cool it. I'm pissed. That hurt. Where's Taffeta?"
Why do you have occasion to know?
Because she just tried to fucking kill us.
I don't think that's true. Why would she do that?
Because she's a mind flayer. Okay?
That's fucking crazy. What are you talking about?
Well, why don't we go find out?
I don't owe you anything, man.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna swing. I'm like covered in blood, right? And I'm just gonna swing my fucking warhammer, which is covered in purple blood from bludgeoning the hell out of a mind flayer. And I'm gonna be like, cool. And I would love to intimidate this motherfucker.
Okay, go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
9.
He kind of just brushes it to the side and is like, "Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. She's asleep. Like, come back tomorrow, I guess."
I'm just gonna start walking.
No, hold on, stop.
Is he getting in my way?
Yeah, he's getting in your way.
I'm gonna get pushed past him.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Natural 1.
He kind of like stands firm and is like, "I told you can't go. I'm a guard. You have to listen to me."
Well,
you know what? Fine. If you won't listen to me, I will go get her.
Oh,
cool.
shit.
We're coming with you. Let's go.
Oh.
And he
I was
sends.
about
Didn't
to
even
set
have to
something
use
on
my
fire.
persuasion powers. Perfect.
He sends the other guard. And,
Oh no, I'm walking with him.
No, we're gonna do this right here.
Is he stopping me?
He's gonna reach out and try and stop you.
Okay. I'm not gonna let him.
Okay, make another athletics check.
17. No, 19.
Sorry, I didn't think that you were going to menace these guards. Okay, you push past him and you keep walking up into, and he's kind of like, hey, stop, stop.
Come with me.
Just at that moment, Gavin at the back of the pack will say, "My God, is that a fire over there?" And we'll use minor illusion to make it appear as though there is a small fire burning inside one of the buildings on the other side of the square.
Oh my God.
Guards, help! We need help. There could be innocent people in that building.
And we're all following.
Are you all going upstairs to confront Taffeta? Right now, Chadrick is walking upstairs.
Correct?
Yes, we're going to follow Chadrick, but I think I'm going to start to go towards the fire, but somebody has to stop me because I don't know it's an illusion.
Gavin will give you a little head shake. We've all known each other for long enough that you're probably familiar with Gavin's facility with this kind of spell.
The two guards are like, "Oh no," and they sprint. And you see a couple other guards follow out the door to try and deal with the fire, and you head upstairs. You go into the office upstairs that you remember as Taffeta's, and you see them kind of sitting at the desk, tracing sigils in the air and slowly crafting some kind of image made of purple smoke in front of them. And they are speaking in a language that you don't recognize.
I don't even wait. I'm just going to throw a dagger right at him. At them.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
17.
17 hits.
Dexterity. 6 points of piercing damage.
6 points piercing damage.
How
Okay.
do you do all that?
Uh-huh.
There's other things you two are doing, and I just don't understand. That's all.
Okay, we're going to all roll initiative.
16.
I got a 10.
Gavin got an 18.
I rolled a 19, but I don't know what my...
Do I add the 2 to it?
Yeah, you're going to add the 2.
Oh, sorry. Then it's 18.
Kevin, I believe you have a +0 to initiative.
Great, then I rolled a 19.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
At the top of the round, Kosh is going to get up, feel for something in their pocket, and they're going to actually leap out of the window. And they are going to run into the town square from the window.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Yep, they are gone. It is Sriracha's turn.
I'm going to jump out the window after Taffeta.
All right, go ahead and roll an acrobatics check for me.
Okay. I rolled an 11 and my dexterity +0.
Okay, 11. Yeah, you kind of land and you kind of roll onto your side, and you have to take a second to get back up. I will say that is your action to do that, and also you have 10 feet of movement left if you want to try and catch up. Kosh is running into the middle, not super close to you. So do you want to just kind of get as close as you can?
Yes. I'm calling to my friends to help me. Come on, let's go.
Is everybody planning on just following to the square?
Yes.
Not instantly, but soon.
Okay, then we will proceed in regular initiative order. It is Gavin's turn. Zola is next.
So how far is Kosh from the window?
I would say probably 50 or 60 feet.
Great. Then Gavin will move up to the window, draw a small diamond out from a pouch at his belt.
Nice.
And mutter some arcane words and hurl a crackling blue sphere of energy at Kosh's back.
Yes.
It's going to be a chromatic orb.
All right, awesome. What do I need to do?
I need to be... Oh, I made an attack roll, but it wasn't good. Oh, no. That's a 10 on the spell attack.
Doesn't do it.
Yeah, that just blasts into the cobblestones and explodes in a shower of sparks. That's Gavin's turn, I guess. Sad.
All right. Next is Zola.
Can I use the wand?
Yeah, you can use the wand.
Nice.
So you can make it more power. So it has 7 charges. Using it costs 1 charge, but you can use more charges to make it more powerful if you would like to.
Can we start with, I don't know, 3?
3 charges? Okay.
Yeah.
So you are going to raise the wand and you are going to create 5 darts of magical force, and they're going to slam into Kosh. My house rule for magic missile is that you roll once, and that counts for all the darts, because I think that's more efficient. So roll a d4.
4?
Okay, 4 plus 1 times 5 is 25 points of damage to Kosh.
Oh.
All right, and you are still up in the room, right?
Super. Yes.
Okay. And Gavin is also still up in the room.
Yep.
All right. It is Chadrick's turn.
I'm jumping out and going right after them.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check for me.
12.
12. Yeah, you land, and it takes you a little bit of like it takes you a second to get back on your feet. You have another like 10-ish feet of movement if you want to use it to just proceed.
I will use whatever. I will get as close as I can to the creature.
Okay. So you see Kosh reach the center of the square, and you see them pull a silver cylinder out of their pocket. And they raise it up in the air, and behind them you see this enormous tear in the very fabric of reality start to open, revealing the churning madness of the far realm on the other side. As the gnaw opens, you see Kosh keel over, the strain of channeling this magic overwhelming them and starting to drain their body of its life force.
Yes.
Through the rift, you see an enormous dark figure ambling through and into the town square. The creature is 4-legged, with 2 large tentacles tipped with pads of spikes sprouting from its back. Its face splits open, revealing a maw filled with countless pointed teeth and a long purple tongue. And it advances and turns towards Chad and Sriracha, looming over them 10 feet tall.
Is this a mind devourer?
It is not.
What is this? Oh my god.
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
I don't want to know any of the I don't want to know any of the meta shit. I just want to know what it. I want to look it up.
If you don't know what it is from the description, I doubt that you would like.
It's fine. It's horrifying. Okay. I love it.
It is horrifying. Cool. So we're gonna keep our same initiative order. And I'm gonna roll for the creature.
Scary. Where did you find that?
Well, Kosh is dead. Kosh is just slumped over on the ground.
Not dead yet.
Appears to be dead. It appears that they channeled their whole life force into tearing this open long enough to like let something through.
Let this thing come. Okay. Whose turn is it?
At the top of the round, it is Sriracha's turn.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
So I'm going to recover. I'm lying on the ground. What's his face fell down beside me and sort of started running too. So me and Chadrick. Thank you. Sorry, bro.
All right.
Me and Chadrick we're there. We see this crazy thing. I see that crazy thing. I look to Chadrick and I say, this is why you should have taken one of the weapons from Bart.
Well, you have it.
I know, but we could do this together.
No, but they only offered us what? Fight the thing!
I'm just trying to let you know, being a bard is not like the thing to be your whole life. Sometimes you have to fight, Chadrick.
Chadrick just like takes out the Warhammer and goes, well, I figured that part out. Let's go.
All right. What's the weapon that Bart gave me?
So it's your same greatsword, but he has just enchanted it.
Okay. So let's see. I am going to do a running leap and do some acrobatics. so that I can get above the thing and slam down with my greatsword.
Okay, go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Okay. Well, what am I adding to it?
Your acrobatics score, which I believe is a +0. No, your acrobatics score is a +2.
Oh, well, then it's an 8.
And an 8. You kind of try to get up and go to leap, and you stumble and you fall back down. You are able to get up to the creature, but you get no like extra bonus or advantage to the attack.
Okay. Great. I would still like to make my attack.
Okay.
Oh, great. So it's a 19.
19 hits.
It's a total of 9.
Okay. +5 is 14.
14.
So you do 14 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
It leans back and it...
I don't even know what you are, dude, but you have 4 legs and I'm going to hurt you 14 times.
All right. At the end of Sriracha's turn, Gavin is on deck, but before Gavin goes, the creature is going to rear up on its back legs and it's going to stomp onto the ground. I need Sriracha and Chadrick to make a dexterity saving throw as the ground shakes beneath you.
21.
3.
Chadrick maintains his footing, but Sriracha being so close to the source of it, you are knocked onto your back onto the ground. You are prone.
Yikes. That's going to leave
awesome.
a mark.
It is Gavin's turn. Zola is next.
So is the big beastie kind of a similar distance to where Kosh was, like 60, 70 feet?
Yeah, I would say probably 65 or 70 feet.
Great. Gavin is very surprised by the beast appearing and kind of mutters, the first time I didn't leap before I looked, but then seeing Sriracha down will yell, Sriracha, no! And he will attempt to do the same thing he did to Kosh, hopefully more successfully, and blast it with a chromatic orb. Ooh, that is a 20 to hit.
That hits. Was that a natural 20 or a dirty 20?
No, sorry, adjusted.
Okay, cool.
This flickering orb blasts out and hits the creature for 12 points of fire damage. And then I am going to action surge to jump out the window.
Oh, amazing. You action surge, jump out the window. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
20.
You
Again,
land
adjusted.
You land on your feet and come up from a crouch, and you are poised for battle. You are ready. Amazing. It is Zola's turn.
Cool. So how close is this thing to me?
You're still in the building, right?
Yes.
It is on the ground, like 70 feet away, down in the town square.
Too far away for daggers. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's just a little too far away for daggers.
Perfect. I want to hurt it, but I'm far away.
If you used all of your movement and dashed, you could get out of the building into the town square, or you could jump out the window.
I also know I'm very fast. So is there a way to use that?
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's right. You have feline agility.
Yeah.
So you can double your speed and then use your action to dash, and that'll get you right up to the creature if you want.
Perfect. Do that.
But that'll be your... Yeah. So you get out and you are ready and in the town square. You have a bonus action if you want to give anybody inspiration.
Who's next? Chadrick?
Chadrick is the next person.
Yeah. I'll give it to him because it will just help anyway. Chadrick, use it. But yes.
I imagine that's exactly how she does it too. She just points and she's like, Chadrick, use this.
Okay.
Amazing. It is the creature's turn. The creature is going to first make a bite attack against Sriracha, and with advantage because Sriracha is prone. So that is a 9 + 6 is a 15, which I don't think hits you.
I've got it right here, and my armor class is 16.
Okay, so it successfully doesn't bite you. You roll out of the way.
Yes.
And its teeth snap shut next to you. Empty. It's going to position itself so that it is... Chadrick, how close did you get when you ran in?
I thought we were right up in... Well, I guess, okay. I don't know. I mean, I ran as close as I could.
You both got to be within about 10 feet of it.
Okay.
So it's going to reposition so that it can be in melee with you and Sriracha. and it's going to do a tentacle attack against each of you.
Okay.
With advantage against Sriracha. That is a 23 to hit you, which I think
23
does.
to hit me?
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Well,
that's not cool. That's not cool. Creature.
So you're going to take 11 points of damage, and you are grappled as its tentacle wraps around you.
And I'm screaming and stuff.
And you could be. It's going to roll against Chadrick. That is a 12.
Yes.
Okay, so you dodge out of the way of its tentacle, and you are unharmed.
Chadrick, help me! Sing to it! Sing to it!
It is Chadrick's turn.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna hit the fucking thing. Let's do it. I'm doing one-handed strikes right now, though, because I want to keep the shield up. Natural 20.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, finally. Okay, cool. So that's a D8. Yes. Oh, come on. A 1 on the damage.
Oh.
So a big 2. So I've doubled that 1 to 2. And now it's going to be... so 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
You slam your hammer into it, but you appear to hit like a big piece, like a patch of muscle, and it doesn't quite do as much damage as you had hoped.
That was a good swing, too.
Do you want to do anything else on your turn?
No.
Okay. It is Sriracha's turn. Gavin is next.
Okay, so I'm in the tentacle of the big scary monster, right?
Yeah, you are in the tentacle. You can try to break out of it and use your action to do that if you would like.
Of course I would like to do that.
Okay, make a strength check.
Strength is... I rolled a 6, but...
And
plus 3?
Bonus. That is not enough. You try and break out of it, but you are unable to quite free yourself of the tentacle's grasp, and that is your action.
Okay, and this is where I really start to freak out, losing my mind.
At the end of Sriracha's turn, the creature is going to generate a wave of psychic energy. I need everybody to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Chris, you have an inspiration die if you want to use it.
I do. You're right.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Ooh.
12 with the D6, which I rolled a 1 on.
Oh.
15, please.
And a 9 for Gavin.
Oh, my
and a
God.
9 for Gavin.
Nick, what are you doing with those dice?
I don't know if it's the dice or the bowl I'm rolling them in.
Why are you rolling in a bowl?
Because all I have here is my bed.
Oh!
Like they can't, I don't have a hard surface here.
So as the wave of energy ripples out, Sriracha and Zola are able to fight it off no problem. But Chad and Gavin, you feel really confused. Like you don't quite know what's going on. Like you're having trouble focusing. And as we move on to Gavin's turn, I need you to roll a d4 for me.
Chaos.
That's a 3.
That is a 3. Okay. You are going to move your maximum speed to your right. So you run 25 feet off to the edge of the square.
I assume I'm making that noise as I do it or something like that.
And as you reach there, your mind kind of clears and you're like, what am I doing? What's going on? And you refocus your energy to the fight. It is Zola's turn.
Can we use the wand, please?
Yeah. How many? So you have 4 charges left on it.
All of them.
Okay. You're going to use all 4 charges. Hell yeah. So go ahead and roll your d4.
D4. Okay. Boop. And it says 3.
Okay. So 3 plus 1 is 4 times 6 is 24.
Oh.
That's right.
Great.
You blast it with 6 darts of magical energy and it's rocked back and forth and is it hurts it quite a bit.
Great.
Awesome. It is the creature's turn. It's going to try and bite Zola. That is a 24 to hit. You take 5 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hey, 5.
Okay. You start to feel kind of a little bit unwell, but you aren't quite sure what that is or what's doing it. Okay, cool. So it's going to then go ahead and try 2 tentacle attacks. I'm going to get out another die because I can't do this all with one set. Okay, so it's going to do a tentacle attack against Chadrick, and it's going to try try first a tentacle attack against Chadrick. That's a natural 20.
Oh, fuck you.
Hey! So 12 plus 3 is 15 plus... It does 21 points of damage to you.
Oh.
And you
21 points of damage?
And you are grappled by it.
Are you alive?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Really?
Okay. So that's its turn. It doesn't have any more tentacles. Its 2 tentacles are holding 2 members of the party. It is Chadrick's turn.
So I'm grappled. Can I use an item? I guess what I'm asking is, can I use a potion as a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah, I follow the potion bonus action house rule for yourself.
Great. Well, then I will do that. I don't know what size potion I received.
It is a standard healing potion, so 2d4 plus 2. Then I will let you roll that.
So plus 7. So I've got 10 hit points now. And as an action, can I use my athletics to get out of there?
Yeah.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay, yeah, you bust out, and that is your action to do so.
Yeah. All right. So when I go, and I like burst out of it, and I look really, really, really hurt, but I'm like just giving it the eye.
It has been eyed. It is Sriracha's turn.
Okay, so I have a proficiency in deception. Is there a way that I can talk to this creature?
I'll say you kind of yell out, and it doesn't appear to be able to communicate with you.
Okay, so or
at least it doesn't appear to understand.
Right. So, because I have proficiency with deception, I'm going to pretend like I'm dead.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm playing dead in the tentacle.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a big deal out of dying. So it's going to be like, I can't breathe. I can't. Chadrick, say goodbye to my family.
Yeah.
You can have my Wii. What?
Go ahead and roll a deception check for me.
So, okay. 12. Is there what do I have to add to that? Anything?
Your proficient is plus 3 to that.
Oh, great. So 15.
You begin to play dead, and it seems to have convinced the monster.
Okay.
Also me.
The monster is like, huh.
This was easier than I thought, huh? So does it loosen its tentacle?
It can't do anything because it's not its turn. So that is your action.
That is my action. I pretend like I'm dead.
You've convinced the monster that you are dead. It is Gavin's turn.
So no longer confused?
You are no longer confused.
Great. Gavin will whirl about, finding himself not where he intended to be, fire off a bolt of... I'm assuming at this point I'm like a long distance from the creature, right?
You're about 40 feet.
Okay, yeah. Then I will fire off a bolt of fire from one hand at it and say, "Let go of my friends!" Oh, that is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That is 2 points of fire damage. So that was sad, but then I will dash as close as I can to it with my blade out.
You're about 15 feet away now. Because of your small movement speed.
Yep.
At the end of Gavin's turn, you all hear kind of a gravelly voice kind of creep into your minds. And it goes, I am Vulthoom.
Not
and
again.
I'm here to destroy you. And you feel another wave of psychic confusing energy radiate outward. I need everybody to make another wisdom saving throw.
11 here.
9.
Also an 11.
13.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Zola is the only one who successfully fights off the confusion. And it is her turn.
Super.
So you are standing kind of right up with it. You've expended the last of your wand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on death. Oh. And I'm on death's door right next to you.
Yeah, and Chadrick is unwell.
Is there any way for me to help him?
You have a healing potion. You can use your action to give it to him. If you want to, but that is, I think, the only healing type of thing that you can do.
Is anybody else hurting?
I haven't managed to close with it yet, so no.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. Actually, go ahead and roll an insight check for me.
10.
10. Okay. You look and you see Sriracha fall limp and dead in the monster's tentacles.
But I know for sure that Chadrick is hurting.
Yeah, you know for sure that Chadrick is hurting.
And he's dead. Hurting, dead. Yeah, so I give all of my healing to Chadrick, because why to the dead man?
Okay, so go ahead and roll 2d4s.
Okay, 3 and 1.
Okay, so Chadrick takes 6 points of healing. So it is the creature's turn. The creature is going to go ahead and try and bite down on Sriracha, believing that he is dead. Is a natural one. So it somehow misses, even though it is holding you.
Bites down directly on the chainmail.
And it is going to toss you to the side and attempt to do 2 tentacle attacks. It's going to go for Zola and Chad. That is a 14 to hit Chadrick and a natural 1 for Zola. So it has a terrible round. Great.
About time.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yes, my friend.
It is Chadrick's turn.
I'm confused.
You are confused. Thank you. Roll a d4 for me.
A 1.
Okay, you don't do anything this turn. You just kind of spend the turn shaking off your confusion, and you kind of come back and you're like, okay.
Cool. So next time.
Also,
I
want to say to Chadrick as he's coming back that his hair is phenomenal. And so he looks great while all of this is happening. Just spectacular.
Oh, thanks. I try to like toss it with my hand, and there's just like blood. I just like cake blood in in my hair, and it's like sticks up a little bit.
It is Sriracha's turn. You are confused. Roll a d4 for me.
Got a 4.
You got a 4. Okay, so you can do whatever you would like to do.
Okay. I would like to cast another spell onto Vulthoom.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on Vulthoom.
Hell yeah.
Take that. By the power of sweet hotness. Hot sweetness.
That's a 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
A 4 to save against. So he fails. Do you tell him a joke or say something funny?
I say something funny.
What do you say?
I say, when Barack Obama was elected president, racism was solved.
He starts cackling and he falls over on the ground laughing at the ridiculousness of that sentence.
What a politically astute aberration tentacle monster from another world.
The far realm is really plugged in politically. Okay. So Vulthoom is currently incapacitated. It is Gavin's turn. Gavin, go ahead and roll a d4 for me.
That's a 2.
Okay. On a 2, you attack the nearest creature, which is actually Vulthoom to you, I believe, because you are sort of on its far side and running forward.
Oh, because I went out at the ankle. The nearest creature isn't an ally of mine. That's good. That's lucky. Great. Yeah, Gavin will just leap into the air so that he gets up above its knees and shout, "Have at thee!" That is a 15.
15 hits.
Great. For 7 points of piercing damage.
Awesome.
Yes, Gavin, get it. Yes. That's
All
my
right.
little dude. Come on, man.
It is Zola's turn.
Can I make some personal contact? Some combat straight up.
You wanna get in there with your claws?
Yes, please.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Oh, 20!
Oh my gosh. All right. Go ahead and roll a d4.
4?
Okay, so 8 minus 1. You do 7 points of damage with your claws. Hell yeah.
Yay!
Are you sure you're not a bard ninja?
Of course I'm a ninja. I'm a black woman.
It is the creature's turn. The creature is going to try and save against Sriracha's spell. 7. It continues laughing. Cool.
To reinforce it, can I tell it another joke?
Yes.
My next joke is... Monster Rachel Dolezal
No.
is black.
No.
It starts laughing afresh and it's rolling back and forth. It finds that so funny. It is Chadrick's turn.
Okay. So it's still prone?
It is prone. I should have, you know what? In hindsight, should have let Gavin roll with advantage, but he hit. It's all right. Yes. So you go ahead and, you have advantage.
Nice. Fuck Vulthoom. I'm two-handing it. Because actually, did you give me that health potion?
Yeah, you should have taken 6 points of healing.
Yes.
I should have taken what?
6 points of healing.
Great. In that case, double-handed.
Okay.
With advantage. So 19.
Hits.
All right. Taking that D10. Come on. 10 plus 3, so 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, this guy's starting to look rough.
I'm just sort of wailing on it.
All right.
And that is it, because I've used my bardic inspiration. I only get one, because I'm not very charismatic.
I think, don't they come back on a short rest?
Long. I checked.
Long. Fair. All right. It is Sriracha's turn.
So the creature's laughing. I'm still in the creature's arms.
You have it put you down.
It put me down.
Yeah, so you would have advantage if you attacked it, because it's easier to hit right now.
I would like to attack Vulthoom right now.
So roll a d20 twice and use the higher number.
7.
7 plus your attack.
Plus my attack.
A plus 5, so 12 does not hit. So you rolled twice, and 7 was the highest one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin.
Thanks for being sorry, monster.
I'm doing my best. All right. It's Gavin's turn.
Gavin will crow in delight at seeing Sriracha stand up and swing at the monster and say, "Ha ha! I knew it couldn't have killed you, Sriracha, not you!" And he will attempt to stab the creature. Wow, advantage isn't doing me any favors either. I got a 5 and a 6, so the higher one is 11.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right, it is Zola's turn.
Can I attack with my daggers?
Yeah. So go ahead and roll a 20.
A 6.
Okay, that's not going to hit.
Nope.
Okay. It is the creature's turn. The creature's going to try and save against the laughter. It's a 3. This is the worst. I hate this. It is still laughing. It is Chadrick's turn.
All right, let's do it. D10. Two-handed. With advantage. As with advantage, my highest was an 11 because one of those was a natural 1.
Aww.
Oh my gosh. We just can't we can't seal the deal with these monsters.
Sriracha, get after it.
Chris Cuomo. I'm a Cuomo-sexual. Nobody watches Chris Cuomo's show. He says, let's get after it. Anyway, okay. Great. It's fine. I'm middle-aged as well. So I'm going to use my action surge, and I'm going to attack the shit out of this fucker.
Amazing.
You'll excuse my language. I'm going to take a 9 plus 5 is 14 total.
14 hits.
14 hits. Thank you.
So go ahead and roll 2d6 and a d4.
All right. 8 total.
8 total. Okay. And then plus 3 for your strength. So 11.
Great.
All right. It's looking rough. It is Gavin's turn.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing else to do at this point. Gavin's just going to stab at it again and again with his rapier. Got a total of 21.
Yes.
21.
Yes.
21 hits.
Now it takes 10 points of piercing damage.
10 points of piercing damage. All right. So it is going to roll. It just fails. It's going to keep laughing. Next is Zola's turn.
I'm sure that's horrifying. I'm sure we're hearing this like horrible like monsters laughing in our brains right now. It's probably
you are
terrible.
hearing some truly horrifying laughter.
I am utterly disturbed, and I just want to kill this thing with everything in me. So let's attack again. Just me, body.
Just your claws.
Yes.
Amazing. Go ahead and roll your attack with advantage.
So the first one was 14. 18.
Okay, so you definitely hit it. Go ahead and roll a d4.
D4. 4.
Okay,
This one
4.
really likes my 4s.
Mm-hmm. So you do 3 points of damage to it. It is looking very, very hurt. It's going to roll another save. It fails.
Yes.
It's a good spell.
This is a good spell.
Thank you.
All right, it's the creature's turn. Creature can't do anything. It is Chadrick's turn.
Oh my god, I want to kill it.
Come now.
All right. 20 natural 19, so 24. All right. So D10 two-handed. I want to go right over where it's like where I feel like its head would be, like it's, and that's going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8 points of bludgeoning damage. All right. It is not quite dead.
Oh!
It's looking rough. It is Sriracha's turn.
Get it, Sriracha.
Kill it.
Come now.
I'm going to attack it again.
Sweet and spicy, kill it.
Yes. Before I attack it again, he's still laughing. It's still laughing, right?
It is laughing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is still laughing.
Yeah, cool. Now I'm just going to say to it that Billy Bush was robbed. And it keeps laughing.
And it keeps laughing.
Keeps laughing and laughing. And now I'm going to attack it again. So with advantage, right? So
yes.
I roll twice. Roll. And then I'm going to roll again. 5 plus 5 is a 10.
Oh, and that was with advantage?
That was with advantage.
Oh, Kevin. Okay, it is Gavin's turn.
Kevin, okay. I was going to ask if you ever pissed off a witch or a mummy or any other creature that puts curses on people.
Got to deal with a hag. Way back in.
The problem is that all of my jokes are political. That's everybody off. That's the problem.
My God.
Yeah, Gavin stabs at it again. That's with the advantage, fortunately, because one of them was a natural 1. The other is a total of 20.
That hits.
To hit for 7 points of piercing damage.
What weapon are you using?
Rapier.
You sink your rapier right into the heart of the beast, and it keels over, dead.
Yeah.
With one last psychic roar.
Yes.
And as it falls,
The glorious.
As it falls, you see townsfolk coming out of their homes confused, kind of looking at this giant rippling tear in space and time.
Do they zip off their outer clothes and start singing "Can You Feel a Brand New Day" like in The Wiz? Like they zip off like their bodies and they like come out and they're all like wearing thongs and shit.
Feel a brand new
day.
They're mostly just confused because they don't know what this monster is or why it's here, or why their town steward is laying in a heap next to a giant hole in reality.
I'm just pointing out we did not need the townspeople.
As the creature falls, you see Bart kind of run in and kind of look around, and he kind of looks towards the rift and says, we need to close it.
No, you do, white man, close it.
Okay. All right. And he runs over and he digs kind of through Kosh's robes, and he finds the cylinder that Kosh used to open it. And he kind of holds it up, and you see him start to feed his life force into it. And you see him start to kind of wilt, and eventually he falls and the rift closes at the cost of Bart's life.
Good.
Whoa.
Bart started it. Look, consequences. I call it reparations.
Bye, Bart.
Yeah, Gavin's a little shocked by Bart's death, but I mean, he did what was right.
He just did it.
Can you sing a little song in tribute to Bart?
It's like every black woman ever who sacrifices for everyone else. I see it every day.
He got what was coming to him.
Amen.
But I still think we should honor him with a song.
Sure.
Chadrick? Nokuzola?
Yeah. Okay.
Amazing grace. How
I gotta stop you. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
That's just terrible. Did you write that? You could do better. That's a terrible song.
I can
Chadrick. The song was written by slaves on a slave ship, so
I make
I'm
it
not sure
clear
why that's such a bad song. Chadrick.
When someone doesn't actually deserve my voice, I give them what they deserve. And also not written by slaves, written by a white man who owned slaves. Different.
Yes, but the melody was written by an enslaved person.
I feel like we're getting off topic.
So the following day, the creature has been cleared from the town square. The new town steward, Milo, talks to you all and thanks you profusely for your work in saving the town.
Is that
and
the
they
guy
say they're
with
going
the pictures?
to. Yes.
Wait, how did Milo become the new town steward?
He just failed up.
They did kind of just fail up in a way, but who else was going to do it? But they say they're going to contact a wizard in Baldur's Gate to restore the forest to normal and stabilize the workshop. The town has started construction on a statue of Bart Lovelace to commemorate his bravery in closing the rift.
So we didn't need to sing to him at all.
Yeah.
Why is the white man getting credit for work he didn't do?
A statue of Bart, not a statue of the four of us.
No.
They don't know the full story. All they saw was him run and close the rift.
Wow.
Story of my life.
Oh, well, it's okay. Well, listen, Zola, this is why there are bards, right? It's our job to tell the story correctly and to spread it.
This isn't correctly. He got a statue.
I know, Zola. I understand. We know the story. Let me teach you this. As your bard mentor, let me teach you just this little bit.
Complacency?
No, it's not about. It's about us writing. Now we just get to write the epic song or poem of what actually happened and go to the next town and perform it there. And then they know the truth. That's the power of the bard. You know?
I guess. I think I thought it would be more glamorous.
Well, you know, we could always just go to... I mean, there's glamorous places to go. You know.
I mean, I understand that they are glamorous places, but I thought I would be the glamorous one.
Well, I'll write about you. You did great.
Thank you. Okay.
Nokuzola, she's been great. The power of black women is strong.
And that thus concludes Of Mice and Monsters. We will see you next week for a discussion with our cast. Thank you all for tuning in. Dungeons and Drama Nerds is produced by Todd Brian Backus, Percy Hornak, and Nick Orvis, and is mixed and edited by Anthony Sertel Dean. Of Mice and Monsters, our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition adventure was written by Matthew Minnicino, featuring Christopher Diercksen as Chadrick Bosley, Kevin R. Free as Sriracha, Rene Goddess as Nokuzola, Nicholas Orvis as Gavin the Glorious, and Percy Hornak as our Dungeon Master. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at DN Drama Nerds. Check out cast bios on our website, dungeonsanddramanerds.com, and tune in next week for another episode of Dungeons and Drama Nerds.